Good afternoon. That's our special guest. Just a little sneak preview. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Thankful Thursday. We're happy to have you all here from YouTube, Facebook, and of course, our new join in Twitter. So, today I want to say happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Be kind to one another, say a word of encouragement. You never know who may need that very word at that very moment. So we come together for this time to just celebrate gratitude, to celebrate appreciation, to celebrate this day, this moment. And so I have a prayer for today, the Thursday prayer. Thank you, divine, infinite spirit, light, love, joy, for blessing this week. It is with great strength and energy to go through this blessed day as we recognize the face of you in everything, everywhere, and everyone. It is recognizing that your blessing is a sense of comfort, ease, and joy. We rest in this, knowing that not only are we blessed, but all is blessed. Our universe is blessed. And in that, we can rest and know that all is well. So I'm very happy to bring forth our guest today, who is, he's a love muffin to my heart, just a sweetie pie. And he brings so much to Universal Spirit Center, so much. And he does it with such effortlessness, such ease, and always with a joke. Let's give some love to Bob Mosai. Bob, welcome to the show. Wait a minute. Let me unmute you, Bob. There we go. Welcome to the show, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you. So we had to start off with a joke, right?
Oh, of course.
So what do you call a snowman on July 4th?
What do you call it?
A puddle. That's all I got.
Every Sunday. Sunday. This is what you could get.
Bad jokes.
Bob. Bob is one of these amazing people that volunteers to help create a space. Oh, looks like we have a comment. Let me make sure. Oh, two of my favorite people. Love you guys. Thank you for your show. Brian, we love you, Brian, and miss you more than you know.
Yep.
One of the things about Bob, I call him Bobby. And I didn't know that that's what his family called him. I just like calling him Bobby. That he does. He gives of himself senselessly to our community. So, Bobby, to participate as a volunteer, to give in, to start, he got in with setting up. Because a church has to be set up. Chairs have to be set. Things have to happen. How did you get involved in that?
Well, actually, Reverend Kevin's partner, Tim, was in charge of setup. And it was a small group, 5 or 6 at that time, in the lodge. And one of the guys actually got sick and passed away. So they were down a person. And then another one started moving away, transitioning out. So they were hurting. They were down to like 2 or 3. So Lee, the administrator of Universal Spirit Center, is a friend of mine, and he asked, would you be, I just started I think I had been to 2 gatherings, and
Oh, you've been to two.
yeah, he said, "Do you want? Is that something you would like to do?" And I said, "Sure. Why not?" We met on Saturdays at 3:30. It took an hour, and then we tore down after gathering on Sundays. So that started back in 2017, and
Wow.
and then Tim, after he hooked me in for a year, took off and left. No,
Oh,
he asked me. He said he had been doing it for 17 years. So he said,
oh,
so I took over.
brother,
And
can I get a little break? Can I get a little break?
yeah, right. I can. I don't know if I can do it that long.
Ah. Well, I'm sure that the words I say from all of us at Universal Spirit Center, you always create a space that is so filled with love and peace and ease when we walk in on Sunday. And I'll tell you, I get there early. Bobby's there before me, and he's doing the thing. Of course, there's Eileen, and also, um, um, it just Lee. It just woof. It just went for a minute. But there is just this beautiful space that you create. I wonder if people know how creative you are, because you are very creative with creating. You are in the artistic world of creating flowers, and for Christmas, Bobby just goes out. He has created some of the most beautiful things. Halloween. Whenever we ask for something to be created, Bobby, you are that. And he's doing that for us again for our Pride celebration.
I guess it's the way I was brought up. We never got an allowance, and so we had to make our Christmas gifts. So we were, sent down into the basement that we had to make, for mom and dad, and then I have 2 sisters and a younger brother. So we didn't go to the toy store and buy toys. We made
Oh,
stuff out of clay and whatever.
really?
Yep. So, and my mom was she's a crafter, I guess. She did
Mm.
decoupage and that stuff. The thing that you do with wood chips, where you roll them into make
I
certain
know
designs.
nothing about that, Bobby.
No,
I know I'm
we-
so not the artistic in that capacity.
And then when we went on vacation, we always took a craft with us to do when
Oh,
we were there. So
you did
I
a family craft. You did a family craft.
no, it was individual.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
We bought games for the family, but crafting we did individually.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That's
So,
very cool. That's very cool. I just want to say to any of you that join us, if you want to chat, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can chat with us. On Twitter, you can't chat with us yet. They're still working on that. But if you want to send a comment in, we'll get it and we'll post it and we'll recognize you. And I love that. So you brought this expertise because he's really great at creating an atmosphere. Whatever the holiday, whatever we're doing, Bobby is very artistic, and I love that about you. You wouldn't think that he would, because he's the man. He's moving chairs, he's doing this, and it helped show me my stereotype of what I thought about someone artistically.
Huh.
And you have this beautiful eye of seeing things artistically, craft wise, creating is so beautiful. I've never told you that, but you should know
thank you. I appreciate
it. You should know it. How long have you been a part of Universal Spirit Center?
Since what did I say, 2017, I think, or maybe 16, something like that. When I took foundations.
Yeah. So, what makes you hang around, man? What makes you stay at Universal Spirit Center? What's the gift? What's
Well,
going?
it's a comfort zone for me. I don't have family out here, so the Universal Spirit Center has become my family. I'm believe it or not, I'm kind of shy. I don't like to break the ice with somebody. It's uncomfortable. Like the part of the gathering that I hated the most was when we had to, reach out to everybody and say hello. And people would always like walk around the room and I
Yeah.
would
We're
stand.
hugging, we're laughing, we're like,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're all in.
So, I mean,
You hate that part.
I did. I did. But
Okay.
it's brought me out of my, out of that zone and made me more comfortable. And so everybody's become my family. I can be myself there. I can be creative. I can tell stupid jokes. So I just keep. Plus, I was born and raised Catholic. So we went to church at least once a week.
No.
I said at least. My mom used to pick me up. My mom picked me up a senior in high school every day and we went to noon mass
Oh.
because that was her stick, and she wanted company, and I had the afternoon off, and um, so I like the fact though that the Universal Spirit Center isn't so rigid. It's not fear based.
I love that. And you found a family
Oh yeah,
in Universal Spirit Center.
yeah.
I've heard many people say that the Universal Spirit Center has been a way of creating a family when you don't have a family or when your family is far away. It's been the space to be that.
Yep, yep.
I think that's really, really, really beautiful. So it's Thankful Thursday, Bobby. It's
And I'm
Thankful.
thankful. I'm thankful.
So what are you thankful about today? What are you giving gratitude and appreciation to?
Oh, today, oh my goodness, just being alive. I mean, I've had a lot of issues with cancer and other things. So just to be present and I appreciate the little things now that I took for granted before.
I just say this, Bobby. I've known your battle that you've gone through with different variations of cancer and being detected. And I have to say this, that his spiritual connection has never wavered. His understanding of the truth has never wavered. And your commitment to knowing that there is a power and presence within you has never wavered. And that's not easy to do when you're faced with things.
No, it's not.
So thank you for being an example of that to me.
No, you're welcome. And I don't look at myself like that. And I still take classes because there's so much to learn, so much that I don't know. So I'm grateful for that too.
You are a classaholic. You love to take classes. I love that. Name the last 3 classes that you took.
Spiritual practices, essential Ernest Holmes, and I've done book studies with Reverend Kevin or Lydia Joy or Lee.
And how have those classes helped you, just overall?
How they help me? Well, my overall knowledge about myself, about spirit, about me being good enough. So it's opened me up to, because Catholic faith is so fear based.
Oh.
and it's guilty based, right?
Yeah.
So I've learned to let all that stuff go. And really learn to be present in the moment, the here and now, and not have grudges or regrets. So that's helped a lot.
Beautiful.
I used to get so upset with with illness and stuff. I used to want to blame somebody. And so I realized just to accept what is and deal.
I love that. I love that. You said you want, because we get fearful, we get angry. Yeah. And so you're saying you wanted to blame somebody, but you realized, let me just be with where I am.
I did all the time, blame somebody. Got angry, why me? Played the victim. But that for some reason, that's my role or position. So I just accept it and fight through it.
I love that. So we're going to do a little bit of a commercial break before Bob come back, and we come back and Bob will bless us out. So just want to let you know a couple of things that are going on in the center. We have the Grief Support Center, which is by our divine practitioner, Board Hill. She's amazing. This is a beautiful opportunity, whether it's a feeling of loss of a job or family, or a loss of a pet, whatever you're feeling a loss of. This is a wonderful way to come together with an amazing group. And I believe that we are going to have them on next week, which is really powerful. Also, coming up is our Pride Parade. In San Diego, the Pride Parade takes place July 16th. And Universal Spirit Center will be a part of it. So if you want to find more information about it, go to universalspiritcenter.org, and there will be information about that as well. We are also doing for next Wednesday the Freedom Riders. Actually, not next Wednesday. This is our REP, our Racial Equality Project. It's the call to action. And you can go on our webpage, and from our webpage, you'll be able to go on and listen to some of the actual freedom riders, listen to their true stories about what took place and how they evolved through this and how they helped us evolve. And last but not least, next Wednesday, which is our kitchen conversations, we will have Meet Our History with Love, and really understanding our history. One of the things, when we understand that it's our history and not their history, not that history, not a history, but ours. It is an American history. It is a part of our legacy. With that, there's a new thing that you guys will do, Bobby, this Sunday called Celebration of History. And so this Sunday, we will be celebrating Marsha P Johnson. Was an African American transgender woman who revolutionized the LGBTQ rights activist. She is credited for being an instigator in the Stonewall riots. And what I love her theme. No pride for some of us without liberation for all of us. No pride for some of us without liberation for all of us. That being said, Bobby, I want to thank you for being on Thankful Thursday. Whoop, whoop,
Thank you. Thank you.
Joke. If you have another joke that you want to send us out with, or if you want to pray us out, it's totally up to you. I'd love a prayer and a joke if you have it.
In what order? I don't know.
Joke first, prayer second.
Another bad joke, right? So, did you hear about the firework that was so angry?
No.
He exploded.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
So, on that note, thanks for a beautiful day. This conversation, and gratitude here with Gino and everybody that has tuned in. Spirit is with us as we go through the day, the week, the weekend, and let us take time during this weekend to just sit back and appreciate the love, the community, the oneness that we have with nature, with each other, and with spirit. And I know that in our hearts, spirit will always be with us, no matter what. And join me in saying, and so it is.
And so it is. And I have to say, while Bobby was giving that beautiful prayer, I was recognizing a couple of comments. You got a ha 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 from your joke.
I'll take it.
I think it's is that Alric? And also just commenting, no pride for some of us without liberation for all of us. So thank you for joining us. And thank you for sending us a comment and letting us know that you're there.
Right.
We are grateful and thankful for this opportunity to come together. Bobby, I love and adore you.
I love you too.
You can You see what's scrolling. We have our first gatherings Sunday morning at 8:30. It's very contemplative, very meditative. Our second gathering is at 10:30. The band's in the house. We're rocking it, shocking it, doing it like it is. And if you have any questions about anything, always go to universalspiritcenter.org. You will see our classes, which classes are very important, book studies, whatever we have going on, it'll be there on that page.
Join the setup team.
Join the setup team. Bobby said, join I love that. Come on out. Join the setup team.
Right.
Join the setup team. So from Bobby and I to you, thank you for being here. We'll see you next Thursday.
Yep.
Thankful Thursday. I love you, Bobby.
Love you too. Bye.